Under Cyrus the Great, Persia becomes the most powerful empire in the known world, conquering lands from the Indus Valley to the Aegean Sea. His successors, particularly Darius I, establish an efficient administrative system and set their sights on expanding further into Greece. Greece is a patchwork of city-states, each with distinct political structures and rivalries. Athens thrives as a democracy with a strong navy, while Sparta is a military oligarchy known for its disciplined warriors. This disunity would later challenge their collective response to foreign threats. The Ionian Revolt, Greek cities in Asia Minor, frustrated by Persian control, rebel in 499 BC. Athens sends ships to aid them, prompting Darius to vow punishment. The revolt ends in 494 BC with a crushing defeat for the rebels, but Darius's resentment toward Athens grows. Defeat at Lade, the combined Greek fleet at the Battle of Lade is overwhelmed by the larger Persian navy, marking the end of the Ionian Revolt. The Persians, triumphant but infuriated, set their sights on Athens, determined to exact retribution. Darius's wrath. King Darius's anger fuels his plan to launch an invasion of Greece. His empire's power is unmatched, and he believes that crushing Athens will demonstrate Persian superiority and prevent further Greek interference. Preparing for war, Darius builds a vast army and fleet, mobilizing forces from across his empire. But before the invasion, Darius dies, leaving his son Xerxes Viridon to inherit the task of subduing Greece. Greek strategy, General Miltiades, a seasoned military leader, realizes that defeating the Persians requires clever tactics. He devises a plan to lure them into the open plains of Marathon, where their numerical advantage can be mitigated by superior Greek formations. The Battle of Marathon, the Athenians, with their 10,000 hoplites, face a Persian army estimated at 20,000. In a daring move, Miltiades orders a double envelopment tactic. The Persians are surprised and suffer a devastating defeat, forcing them to retreat to their ships. Pheidippides' run. To share the news of their victory with the people of Athens, Pheidippides runs 26 miles from Marathon to the city. He shouts, "Nike!" victory, before collapsing and dying from exhaustion. His heroic run becomes legendary. Persian retreat. The Persian fleet sails back to Asia, humiliated and defeated. Darius's dream of conquering Greece is temporarily halted, but his son Xerxes vows to resume the campaign. Xerxes' ascension. Xerxes, now king, assembles an immense force to avenge his father's defeat. The campaign includes hundreds of thousands of troops and a formidable navy, with Xerxes himself leading the charge. The Persian forces. Xerxes' forces are a spectacle of diverse armies, including soldiers from various provinces of the empire. They march with unmatched numbers and grandeur, creating a terrifying image of Persian might. Leonidas at Thermopylae. King Leonidas of Sparta leads 300 elite warriors to defend the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Joined by other Greek soldiers, they hold off the Persian army, buying precious time for Greece to prepare for future battles. Ephialtes' betrayal. A Greek traitor, Ephialtes, reveals a hidden path through the mountains to the Persians, enabling them to outflank Leonidas' forces. This betrayal marks the turning point in the battle. The final stand. Leonidas and his men fight to the last man, standing bravely against the overwhelming Persian forces. Their sacrifice is not in vain. It galvanizes Greek resolve and becomes a symbol of courage against tyranny. Battle of Artemisium. The naval confrontation off the coast of Artemisium is fierce. The Greek fleet, led by Themistocles, engages in hit-and-run tactics against the larger Persian navy. The battle ends without a clear victor, but depletes Persian naval strength. Xerxes' retreat. Xerxes, seeing the heavy losses and facing the threat of a prolonged conflict, returns to Persia, leaving Mardonius with a much-reduced force to continue the war. Themistocles' plan. Themistocles uses deception to lure the Persian fleet into the narrow straits of Salamis, where the Persian ships' size and numbers are a disadvantage. The Battle of Salamis, the Greek navy, fighting with agility and skill, ambushes the larger Persian fleet. The Greeks score a decisive victory, forcing the remaining Persian ships to retreat. Aftermath of Salamis. The Persian fleet is shattered, forcing Xerxes to abandon his plans for a complete conquest. The Greeks, buoyed by their success, prepare for a final showdown at Plataea. Greek alliance, the Greeks, learning from past mistakes, form a unified coalition led by Sparta to face Mardonius's forces in a final battle. Battle of Plataea. The Greek forces, well-coordinated and disciplined, engage Mardonius's army. The Greeks, using their superior tactics and formations, defeat the Persian forces decisively. Death of Mardonius. The Persian general. Mardonius is killed in battle, leading to the collapse of Persian morale and the remnants of their forces in Greece. The pursuit. The Greeks pursue the retreating Persian troops, ensuring that no remnants of the invading army remain in their territory. Greek liberation. The final defeat of the Persians marks the end of their attempts to conquer Greece. Greek independence is secured and their identity is preserved. The Peace of Callias. A peace treaty is signed between Greece and Persia, recognizing Greek independence and ending Persian expansion in the Aegean. Rebuilding Athens. The Athenians begin to rebuild their city, destroyed by the Persian invasion, sparking a cultural and intellectual renaissance. Athenian dominance. Athens rises to power, leading the Delian League and becoming the center of Greek culture and political influence. Spartan reflections. Sparta, despite its military success, sees Athens ascend as a dominant force and begins to focus on its own role in the Peloponnesian region. Cultural impact. The victory over Persia inspires a surge in Greek art, philosophy, and drama, marking the beginning of the Golden Age of Athens. Persian defeat. The failed invasions signal the end of Persian attempts to conquer Greece, reshaping the balance of power in the ancient world. Herodotus's accounts. The historian Herodotus records the events of the Persian Wars, preserving the story of Greek resilience and the significance of their victory for future generations. If you like it, please like and subscribe to the channel to receive all that is new.